Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys another holiday inspired recipe. This one is sort of like a breakfast recipe for bread pudding. This recipe is really great for, any busy morning across the holidays or even Christmas morning. It's a really easy and simple recipe that you can just kind of throw together, throw it in the oven, and then you can get back to whatever activity you're doing this holiday season. So yeah, I'm really excited. Let's get to it. So basically how I came up with this recipe is I took my stuffing recipe from my Thanksgiving video. I will link that in the description box down below. There's a ton of holiday recipes that you can use for the holidays as well. So I took that recipe and instead of making it savory, like for stuffing, I made it sweet. And I'm hoping that it's going to turn out. I haven't made it, but I'm pretty sure I've made bread pudding many times before, but I'm pretty sure it's going to turn out good. So to start, last night I cut up a old loaf of bread that we have, and I just cut it into some cubes, and I took most of the crust off as possible just because the bread that I was using, the crust was very hard, and for bread pudding you don't really want a lot of those hard crust pieces in there. So I cut that up the night before and I just left a towel over it and then left it on the counter so that it's almost like day-old bread, and then we're going to mix sort of like the custard part together. Okay, so to a blender, I'm going to add 2.5 cups of milk. I'm using cashew milk, just because it's nice and creamy. Then I'm going to add in about 5 pitted medjool dates. And then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and some cinnamon, some nutmeg, and a little bit of ginger. I'm going to blend that up until it's nice and smooth. Alright, so this mixture should be nice and smooth, no date chunks left in it. And then I've got 2 flax eggs here that I've had sitting kind of to gel up. I've got an orange, so I'm going to squeeze some of the juice into this with a little bit of orange zest. And then I've also got some raisins and some pecans, and basically what I'm going to do is just combine everything into this bread bowl, get everything nice and coated, and then I'm going to let it soak for 10 minutes to let the bread kind of absorb some of this mixture. Okay, so now I'm going to throw this in the oven at 350 and I'm going to bake it for about an hour. So you can serve bread pudding many different ways. You can serve it as like a breakfast item or a dessert item, like with ice cream or whatever. Or you can just serve it with like a drizzle of maple syrup, which is how I would normally eat it. But today I thought I would try and make sort of like a icing. I'm gonna use some soaked cashews, some powdered sugar, some cashew milk, and a little bit of maple syrup, and blend that to kind of create a little icing drizzle over top of our bread pudding. Sort of like a breakfast treat item because it's the holidays. test. That's actually really good. It's nice and creamy. It's not too sweet because we use dates, but the icing adds that just a little, like just a little bit of sweetness that you need. Nice crunch from the pecans.
What more could you ask for?
Don't ask me.
Some sweetness and some crunch.
You wanna try it? Good. It was a success! Alright guys, so I hope you get to try out this recipe. The full recipe will be on my website under the blog section, where I have all my other recipes listed there as well, so you can get the full recipe there. Link is in the description. If you like these types of recipes, I have a ebook that is full of over 100 recipes that are very similar to this, super simple to make, easy ingredients but taste delicious, so make sure you check that out. Links in the description as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!